So you want to know how much a lease operator makes at Prime? I'm about to tell you. Yeah, man. What you're looking at right now is the PDF version of the settlement here at Prime. And you want to know, can you make money at Prime as a lease operator? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. Yeah. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to break it down for you in layman's terms, okay? Because there's a lot of information here on just this one page alone. This is the deduction section, okay? For instance, my truck payment is $869, okay? Now you got all these other numbers here that's like, oh my god, what is all this shit? Well, what you're looking at there is the fuel tax, the flatbed gear that I got, and basically, it's very confusing, okay? It's very, very, very confusing, okay? You got, here's the total amount right there of deductions for this particular week. I'm going to use easy numbers, $59.62, okay? My fixed, hold on, let's just back up here before I get way ahead of myself. The fixed cost for the week, each week, and what I mean by fixed cost is the truck payment, the permits, the Qualcomm, the APU, all that shit. It's a little over $1,000 or a little over $1,100 a week for me, okay? Everybody's is a little bit different, all right? Depending on the truck, the year, what you have set up, all that good stuff. You know, if you have child support, all that shit, I don't know. Mine's a little over $1,100 a week. But these numbers right here, it's very confusing. So don't go by these numbers. I'm not even going to get into detail with those numbers real quick because it'll take me way too long. Let me just scroll down and show you what we did and how much money I made, because that's really what we're talking about here. How much money did I make? Okay? I'm going to break this down for you real quick. Look, on this section here, $4,156 is what I made gross revenue for the week. Now you got all the deductions and all the bullshit here. You know, they gave me, don't pay attention to these numbers right here, okay? It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't for me to explain it right now. The top number, what you're looking at, $4,156. The bottom number, $1,511, is what I brought home, okay? Top number, what I made for the week, and that's what I brought home after it was all said and done. $1,500, okay? That's after the truck payment, after my fuel costs, after the tire fund, after everything, after the flatbed gear payment, just a whole bunch of shit, okay? A whole bunch of shit, all right? $1,511 for the week. It's pretty good. It's pretty good money, right? So now, out of that $1,511, you take out like $200, save it for your taxes. So that way, at the end of the year or the end of the quarter, you won't owe anything. You'll probably get money back. Okay, so you want to make sure you save and put away money for your taxes. Okay, the rest of the money's yours to pay your bills with, and you know all your other shit. Now, let me show you the simplified version of the Qualcomm real quick. All right, now this week right here was a little bit smaller, only because I had to make my truck. I had to get the PM on the truck done and the APU, and I also had to pay that ticket, if you guys remember. Okay, it's real simple. Check it out. Here's my 2 trips. This is what how many miles I got, paid miles, 2403. Total revenue was 3266. It was a shorter, it wasn't that great of a week. I mean, the week prior we did 4100. Okay, so let's scroll down here. I spent 700. Oh, come on now, stay up. I spent $781 on fuel. They took out $1,825. Now, in that $1,825 is the truck payment and all the fixed costs, the ticket money that I had to pay, $130, and the PM for the truck and the APU. Now, had I not done my PM on the APU and the truck and had to pay the ticket, that would have been like $400 some odd in my pocket that I got to keep, but I didn't get to keep it because I had to spend it because I had to get the truck done and I had to pay the ticket. So, this bottom number here, $60 for the tire fund and excess mileage, okay? So what did I make for the week after all that bullshit? I made $599, okay? So one week I made $1,500. This week I made $599. Yeah, it was a lot smaller, but like I said, I had to get the PM done. I had to pay the ticket. So yeah, but this week that we're on right now is going to be another great week. I've got 2 loads under my belt. Well, I'm working on the one right now. I'm looking at probably gross revenue a little over close to $6,000 in gross revenue for just this week alone coming up. So I'll do another video where I'll update you guys. But the real question is can you make money out here as a lease guy? And yeah, $1,500 one week. You know, I'm going to be grossing out almost $6,000 next week. You know, and even on a shitty week. Okay, look, I had a shitty week, okay? I did $3,200 in gross revenue. That's horrible. Okay, I should have had one more load on there to make it a good week, but it didn't work out. Spent $780 on fuel. Had to pay all the ticket and the PM, all that bullshit. So even though it was a shitty week, and it was, okay, for a lease guy, I still took home $600 after it was all said and done. So it really wasn't that bad. So that's really, I want to keep this video short as possible. That way I can just show you guys what we're making out here, okay? It's simple. There's ways to make money out here. I'm still learning. There's methods to the madness. Make sure you check out Mark's video next week on how to maximize your profits, okay, with the fuel. I'm going to learn a lot from that alone. So, hope I answered your question. If you guys like what you see and hear and you want to come and work for Prime, the link is in the description box. Click on it, fill out your application, give the number a call, talk to my recruiter Lane, and come on out here and make some money, man. It's possible. Look, $1,500 for the week. And that was on $4,156 gross. Don't pay attention to the other numbers, it'll get confusing. Okay? I made $1,500 for the week take home. You do the math, okay? You let me know if you can handle making that kind of money. Alright? Alright? We gotta get out of here now! It's time to go play some PlayStation or something. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. We gotta go.